The training is intense and it never ends. The world of law enforcement is changing. It is now more community-based. And in this week's Now Hiring Nadine, I am learning a skill necessary for me to be an officer with the Sarasota Police Department. Sergeant Gregory Miller always knew what he wanted to be when he grew up.
As a 7-year-old child I want to be a police officer because there's a lot of action in catching crooks.
Wearing the badge proudly, Miller is an 11-year veteran with the Sarasota Police Department. With no prior law enforcement training, Miller remembers his time at the academy.
It was eye-opening because this is something that not everybody does. So, coming into it and learning firearms, learning how to drive, learning defensive tactics.
The hardest part of the academy,
getting to know all the Florida state statutes and everything in relation to your job of what you need to know and how you need to apply it.
In the defense tactics room, Officer Miller is putting me through simulations, showing me how officers make split-second decisions every day.
They'll come in when the scenario starts, they have arrived at their call for service, and we give them a little bit of a brief as to what the call is.
In this scenario, we were at a bar because a man is too drunk and disrupting other guests.
You'd be here, and after talking to the complainant and finding out what she needs, and then you would go and you address the individual.
So I could say, like, the bartender's asked you to leave.
Correct. The bartender's asked you to leave, you had too much to drink, can you come outside so we can talk because it's a little loud in here, I can't hear. Just trying to develop a rapport with him at the same time of getting him to do what you want him to do, right?
Gotcha.
We can basically, as this is running, we can tell them, we can dictate what happens here based upon what the officer is doing. So if the officer is displaying really good command presence and giving really good verbal skills, then I can have I can collect a branch chain which will make the actor actually comply.
Sergeant Miller says officers discuss the results at the end of each scenario.
Developing that quick reaction time of being able to identify it and orient yourself to it and then act. And that's the beauty of this simulator is it creates that.
In his 11-year career at SPD, Miller says the most rewarding part is serving others.
Being able to serve the community, but also the relationships that you make within the community, but also at the police department. You have that partnership where people are willing to help you out at the same time as you are willing to do whatever you can for them.